What's up guys, welcome to my channel. So in this video, I'm going to get into my live training session, and the aim of this is to show you the exact strategy that I use on binary options to win. So I'm going to be using real trades, and I will make everything as clear as possible. I'll show you the indicators that I use and my thought process behind each of the trades. I hope you enjoyed, hope you learned a few things. Let's get right into it. So guys, today I'm going to be trading company shares. As you can see above, I've already selected a few of them. These are the ones I found to have the best chart patterns and also payout percentages. You know, for the indicators today, I'm going to be using my weighted moving average with a period of 15, fractal with a period of 5, and an awesome oscillator with a short period of 4 and a long period of 40. And lastly, my CCI oscillator set to 15. So I'm going to be explaining the reason behind each of the trades that I take, how I got the entries, the reason behind them. And as we can see, my time frame for today's trades will be 1 minute. And I'm starting with $50 for each of our trades. Let's search for the first entry and we can start trading, guys.
If you want to trade like a pro, make sure you subscribe to this channel right now. Daily trading signals, winning strategies that actually work, live trading and profit breakdowns. Don't miss out on game-changing content that can make you serious money. Hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications bell so you never miss a trade.
Okay guys, so we just took our first position, which is a long, and this is actually a very solid entry point. I'll tell you immediately why. We can see the oscillators lines haven't crossed into the overbought area yet, which is indicating a further upward potential. And as we can see over here, the weighted moving average crossed upwards, and earlier the fractal also indicated a structural low, which is more reason to take a buy. Lastly, we can also see the histogram is indicating a volume color change, which is also indicating, a reversal, a buy. So these are the reasons why I entered this trade for a buy, and let's see how it ends. But this was a very strong opportunity, a very strong signal. I'm really confident about this one. We have like 1 second remaining. Perfect, guys. So our first trade is in a profit. As you guys know, usually our first trade is in a profit in this channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe. There's so much content you're missing out on if you don't subscribe. Anyways, let's go to the next. Yeah, so guys, I just took my next trade and I took a short for this one. If the candle's movement increases, I might take an additional trade because this is a very strong entry point as well. So as we see over here, this, let me just chart that out. Okay. So as we see, this structure high should update and then the movement should shift downward. That is my prediction. There is a slight intersection on the weighted moving average from top to bottom. And also the volume oscillator is confirming that with a color change from green to red. So we can see the CCI is also exiting the overbought area. And all this is just aligning together with our bias, which is a sell. And that means the market will go down in our favor. Let's see. I actually didn't need to enter an additional trade because we already had our move. Perfect. We're in a profit again. That was perfect. So yeah, just keep in mind the signals and what they indicate, like each of the indicators. And yeah, let's go to the next trade. There was a very strong downward trend and it looks like it's been exhausted. That's why I took a buy for this one. We can see over here there is a volume color change on the histogram and also an intersection of the weighted moving average, from bottom to top. You can also see a recent structural low and On the CCI, we can see an exit from the oversold area. Let's see the results and see how this one ends. But this is also a very, very good entry point. Let's see how this plays out. Perfect, guys. Amazing. That was a clean trade, and we have another profit. That's amazing. We're starting out really strong for today's session. Let's pick the next asset, and we'll keep on trading, guys.
If you're serious about making money from trading, stop watching and start taking action. Inside my exclusive Telegram channel, I drop high accuracy signals, pro trading tips, and real-time updates to help you win big. Don't trade alone. Trade smart with the best. Click the link below and join the winning team now.
Okay, guys, so I just entered the next trade, and for this one I took a short. I'm just gonna, make an additional deal ready in case we have a downturn. It is a very, very good entry point, though. Even if there is no confirmation from our CCI oscillator, we can see that it hasn't crossed the overbought area from top to bottom yet, but still the movement is favoring a downward trend. So we can see an intersection of the weighted moving average for the price and also a volume color change. Anytime now the fractal should update, the local maximum over there, and we should get a favorable movement downwards. They should end in a profit as well. Perfect, guys. So our very trade is in a profit as well. A position closing a profit. We didn't need to enter an additional trade. We timed that perfectly, and that was an amazing point. Yeah, you can see the fractal. The fractal has updated the structure high, just like I mentioned before, and just confirmed the trade. We're in a profit, so it doesn't really matter. Anyways, let us move on to the next asset, and we'll take on our next trade. Okay, guys, so we just entered the next trade, and we open a long. Just like before, if the movement declines, we'll open an additional trade for the full balance. I do think this is a solid entry, though. We might not need to, but just in case. We can see that the volume oscillator has confirmed this with the histogram volume color change. So we can see a volume color change from red to green, and also we see in the CCI an exit from the oversold area, a new structural low, and also a bottom to top weighted moving average movement. So this is a very, very strong signal, and this is very good. I don't think we'll need to do an additional trade. Let's see how it closes, though. You can never be too sure. No strategy has 100% win rate, so amazing, guys. Perfect, just perfect. I think today we're on a streak, and I don't even know why that is, but today's session is just good. I think my guardian angels are praying for me in the market. So we didn't need any additional trade. That's just perfect. Okay, guys, for the final trade, we're gonna risk a full balance amount, and we'll select the next company asset carefully so we can maximize our profit and confirm the indicators and how reliable they are. I'm trying to pick the best possible pattern. Okay. Nah. I'm trying to pick the best possible pattern just to make sure that we end up in maximized profit for today, guys. Okay, guys, so I just got it. This trade is on McDonald's, as we can see, and I opened a long position. It's not the best entry point, but it is a good one. I'm expecting an upward move. We can see a slight weighted moving average cross from bottom to top, And the volume oscillator also confirms that there is an exit from the oversold area on the second oscillator as well. Let's see how this one ends. Anytime now, the fractal should show a new structural low. Have a few seconds left. Yes, guys. Okay. Our last trade, we ended with a bang. That was a profit. And yeah, let's wrap things up. So total of today's profit is $533. That is amazing. Anyways, guys, as you can see, like this today was a very good day, I have to admit, because I had no losses. Although my strategy is not 100% win rate, today I guess I was just really lucky. That is basically how I do it. I use these four indicators together, and I'm able to match them up together to get a profitable outcome most of the time. If you have more questions, you can definitely write down in the comments. I'll try to respond to that. And if you need extra help and signals and stuff like that, I'm going to leave a link to my Telegram channel. It's also in the descriptions. You can check that out if you're just starting to trade and you want to be profitable. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.